the most qualified, experienced, and phenomenal vice president of all time, Kamala, don't call me Nepez Harris,
He ain't lying.
sat down with a group of girls and told them, you are the future of abortion. Yes, girls.
What?
You will continue to murder your babies.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this
What the fuck?
is what's next. What up, party people? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are doing well on this day. Well, I don't get to do a video like this much. Pretty much out of, I don't know. Don't give two. But this one, it's not going to be enjoyable. It's going to be truly sad, but I'm going to do it anyway. One, Kamala Harris. Yes, Vice President Kamala Harris, the most experienced, qualified, epic Vice President of all time. And if you don't think so, you're a bigot. Well, she sat down with a group of young women on the 1-year anniversary of the overturning of the termination of Roe v. Wade and said, you are the future of abortion. Yes, girls, you will murder your babies. But then again, it's just me. Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. Vice President Kamala Nepez Harris, don't call me that, to teen girls counting on you to push the abortion agenda forward. Vice President Kamala Nepez charged up and coming young voters with pushing Democrats' abortion on demand agenda, an exclusive interview with Teen Vogue. Yes, Teen Vogue, the magazine that no one reads. The outlet reported that Harris gave an exclusive interview on Dobbs' anniversary because she wants the readers of Teen Vogue to know that they are the leaders. Harris spoke with an outlet via phone in giving Dobbs' anniversary speech in North Carolina on Saturday, where she bemoaned the end of Roe and called pro-life Republicans extremists, but murdering an entire generation is not extreme at all, right?
The majority of Americans, I do believe, agree that one does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree the government should not be telling her what to do with her body.
Yeah, but please, if you want to murder your children, take your faith and leave it outside. Quote, you are the leaders by virtue and the fact that you're reading this, and I'm counting on you because your voice and your perspective is so important to the future of our country. Yeah, there's nothing bullshit about that. Harris continued, ostensibly, addressing Teen Vogue's target audience, teenagers, and of course, young girls specifically. And one of the significant ways you will express your voice is with your vote, your ability to organize, your ability to remind each other that you are the leaders and can help the direction of our country. Harris emphasized that Teen Vogue's audience of teenagers, young people who are able to vote, have the power to actually change the composition of Congress, something Harris hopes to lead Democrats eventually passing federal legislation codifying the murdering of little babies. Vice President pointed out that pro-abortion successes she contends were driven by young voters in states like Kansas and California during the 22 midterms. California. Kansas, I'm not really surprised Kansas is a purple state, but you don't get any points for California. California's a shithole. Don't want to hear it. Cackling ass bitch. Oops, I'm sorry. That was meant for my inside voice. Harris further encouraged teen voters, young readers, Teen Vogue's young readers, to have conversations with their friends about what's at stake when you vote, and use their social media accounts to promote murder. Also, use your voice through social media to remind people who are going through struggles, maybe unwanted pregnancies, to know that they are not alone, that there is help available to them. Harris continued, I think it's important that we know somebody who's going through a difficult time and personal challenge. We remind them they're not alone and we're not going to judge them, but we're going to support them. Kamala Harris is notably leading the Biden administration abortion agenda going into 24 because, of course, anything you put her... Yeah, remember how she was in charge of the border in Ukraine? And Yeah, well, anyway. Re-election bid with President Joe Dementia. In May, Harris convened with 14 other women from across the abortion industry and other groups who allegedly asked for their advice on how the White House can spread its pro-death message across the U.S. ahead of it 24, and that said, doesn't get stuck in a D.C. echo chamber, Axios reported. Harris is also said to be the beneficiary of a $10 million plus campaign from Emily's List, the nation's largest pro-abortion PAC, whose goal is to elect pro-abortion Democratic women to public office. This is the reason why I don't do videos with Kamala Harris, because the fact of the matter is she's a fucking ass clown. She is. She's a joke. She's a joke. Everything that they have put her in charge of. Everything. And I think it was about 4 or 5 different things. I don't know. I lost count. So now it's pro-abortion. Yeah, let's put her in charge of this. Because she's worthless at everything else. But this, she may have a grasp on. The fact of the matter is that for her to be going out there and chirping off to Teen Vogue, like I said, it's a magazine that, in my opinion, I think any girl with common sense under the age of 18 would not read this trash and would not lie in the birdcage. But sadly, there are those who do listen. And those are the ones who need to be reached out to. That yes, there is help for you. They're called crisis pregnancy centers. There is help for you when it comes to your church and when it comes to your parents, when it comes to your so-called friends. Yes, there is help for you. But those like Kamala Harris don't give two fucks about you. They don't. If you're a girl under the age of 18, don't give up two fucks about you at all. It's about the murdering of your child. Period. End of story. Done. Because once that's done, where's Kamala Harris? Where's her supporters? Where's, the friends of young minors? Chirp, chirp, chirp. Because that's what you get. She's absolutely worthless. But she's the most qualified vice president of all time because, of course, she's a woman and she's black. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Braganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.